Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 125 of my campaign as Scotland in Crusader Kings II. So, I've been trying to get myself killed. My grandson, I think, is the... No, it's just my kinsman. A previous king's grandson, that's what it was. King of Aquitaine. I've been trying to get him as my heir, but it's just not happening. Well, it did happen briefly, and I was across trying to get myself killed in a plague. But then this guy has become my heir again, Duke Drosten of Kent. So I need to do something to get rid of this guy. And I don't know if I've got any real options. I don't suppose they would be excommunicated, no. Let's appoint him as a commander. And Drosten of Kent. Everybody's called Drosten these days. You go in there, and you don't need armies. And that's, unless I want to plot to kill him, but possible plot power is only 88%. Okay, so I think we just need to go ahead just now and leave that as it is. It's becoming a bit all-consuming, my quest to join Aquitaine in Scotland. I mean, I could form the Empire of Britannia if I wanted just now. I created Wales to try and get some vassals, but it didn't work. Your guests have arrived for the private feast. Time to begin, let's go. Duke Drosten of Kent has become a commander, yeah, we knew that. These days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such a short time. Who's my best friend? Duke Drosten the Cruel of Orkney. He's only 41. The revelling and carousing is over. Time to get back to real life. Okay, you get +1 diplomacy for that. Yeah, so Drosten of Kent. I can't understand why people would want him to be king rather than this guy. Okay, I thought that was Drosten declaring war on Drosten of Kent. No such luck. Yeah, this guy's got 6,000 prestige. He's got 25,000 troops, 26,000 almost at his command. Whereas this guy's got 2,600 prestige, 5,500 troops. Anyway, Lincoln prospers, that's good. I have decided to take Ellen along with me today as I preach to the people about God and how they should try to live their lives according to the rule of St. Augustine. Ellen is attentive throughout, and I am sure she has learnt some valuable lessons about God and the Dominican order today. Great. Okay. Yep, so. And this is that I've turned off a lot of these alerts. Offer vassalization again, still no. My liege, I believe that one of our vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. Yep, okay, let's obligate that vassal. Very good. And you're actually part of Aquitaine, rather than Brittany now. No. You're still the petty king of Cornwall. Well, why is it... de jure claim in Cornwall. I could take it as well. Ewan Map Cadog Kirkin proposes that we send more troops, making him a bigger, better mercenary. Well, this is one of the previous heirs that I sent off. Yeah, I'd be disappointed. I respectfully disagree. Yeah, I sent him off with a mercenary band to try and get him out the way and open up the route for King Cadog of Aquitaine to become our heir, but they just replaced him with somebody else. Group and retinue again. And yeah, do I want to come down and take this? And it does say Aquitaine in there, doesn't it? When I come up far enough. It's not part of Aquitaine at all. Butler Hall of War. So 1,500 troops. Ah, there we go. So I'm not going to be attacking there after all. No, I've got 4,700 gold. Of course I'm going to send you some cash. I'll spend some in the Hall of War in there. And training grounds in there. York. I think we're just about maxed out in here. Apart from this, obviously. Training grounds again. And I'm just remembering I was saving up for that. Oh well. We'll save up. I'll be here quickly. Duke Drossen the Cruel has usurped the title County of Farrier from Carost Map Canant. Excellent. And over here, you're not interested in vassalization either. And Jihad for Arabia. Allah is great, it's no concern of mine. Nope. Okay, so I'm beginning to think that we're going to end up just having to go to war with Aquitaine to get our territory back, rather than being able to combine the two countries. Wait, there must be something else I can do to get rid of that guy as an heir. This is when you want to be Satanist rather than part of the Dominican order. Just nothing in there. Because even if I do want to become a tyrant, pause for thought. I mean, there's no guarantee if I were to imprison him and execute him, there's no guarantee that Cadog would become my heir anyway. Kingdom of Wales. Let's nominate. And I can't nominate Cadog of Aquitaine. I suppose I may as well join the gang. Yeah. It's just not going to happen. He'll be 46. His heir is still part of my dynasty. Duchy of Gascon. No. Every possible avenue is blocked. I've received a visitor, a monk from Cluny. Spend much of their days devoted in prayer. Lose 300 gold. I suppose I am a man of great piety. I must become even more pious. Tech is maxed out at the moment. No plate. Well, there's still consumption over here, so I suppose that's what I do then. That's my only option just now. Let's get the ships raised here. And actually, I need to split you in half. Come on. You resign from there and go in there instead. I'll get on the boats. Get into the channel, get into Aquitaine. Right, okay. They've only been raised for 2 days. Give me a break. Earl Bruce of Lancaster has declared a second Lancasterian claim on Derby, Warren Countess Alice of Derby. That's a mouthful indeed. Okay, stand down. And consumption's disappeared. Wouldn't you know it? March down here, visit that castle that we have in Montpellier. You could do that. Okay. Get the boats back up, out into the street, get on there, back in there, fleet stands down again, and we lost those troops for nothing. Okay, so I need a new spy master. The Baron of Fulham looks like an excellent candidate. I don't think we have any factions. Oh, we do, but not really anything that's threatening. Is Drosten? No. It's not in any of them. Rudry of Lancaster. He's leading troops in Chester. So, I suppose I could send my spy master into Lancaster and wait for him to come back. Yep, Ellen's an excellent student. That's great. Resign. Buy her a new toy. My offer to purchase a new toy was rejected by Ellen. She is upset to even suggest such a thing. There's no pleasing her. Okay. So things are peaceful, which is always great. Baron Giraud of Havering would make an excellent military commander. Lightfoot leader. No, I have other candidates in mind. Who are our minor titles? We don't have a designated regent. Duke Carlos the Monk has usurped the title Duchy of East Anglia from Count Geralt the Fat. Okay. I'm going to go through those and those alerts and turn them off. Duke Justin of Kent, I want him as an advisor, not particularly. So put you in instead. Because anyway, I think Drosten of Kent likes me quite a bit. There he is, 55, and that'll do. I suppose we've got See the Realm Prosper. We might actually succeed in that ambition for once. Since options for going to war are limited, is my Chamberlain? Yeah, you're in Diffid. Not achieving very much. Duke Edarnon of Ulster has usurped the title Duchy of Ulster. Duke of Ulster, okay. Duke Ardal of Moray is concerned about his non-inheriting sons. I can't give out land to anyone who asks. Don't be preposterous. I have encountered Donatus Radislav many times while carrying out my duties for the Dominican Order, and it is always a pleasant occasion. I'm probably reading too much into this. Who needs friends? So, what sort of things does being a member of this order allow me to do? 7,965 devotion. Technology focused. Even though the Dominican Order always keeps their spiritual development in mind no matter where they go and what they do, there is a time in all of our lives where these matters become even more crucial. It's a time for you to have focus on theology. To complete this mission, pick the theology focus in the character screen. Okay. And where is this? Ah, theology focus in the character. Okay. That's something that I've never done, I don't think. I had picked carousing because I wanted to become a drunk and die. That was another attempt at getting King Carog to become my heir. Okay, let them laugh. Minus 10 prestige. Built our training grounds in Skipton. I've seen the realm prosper, imagine that. Peace for 5 years. Grumanier, I'm not going to bother. Thank you very much. And now Skipton. Done. Anyway, I'm keeping our cash. How much do I need? 5276. Alright, so this is not very eventful, is it? My knowledge of swords extends only as far as Okay, I do not want to learn any martial skills. Let's cut myself. A chance to gain trait charitable. +3 diplomacy. Yes, let's do that. A troubadour and his wife, the Troberits, has arrived from Occitania. Middlesex prospers. York prospers. The country is doing fantastically well under my rule. As the farmers prepare for sowing their spring crops, your court chaplain suggests that you bring out the holy relic in procession and bless the fields. Surely this would increase the likelihood of a bountiful harvest this year. Yes, let's do that. And reduce the local revolt risk. Westmoreland seems to be the least happy place. The world seems to love me, apart from my way over here, and who cares about them? You, why don't you like me very much? You want a seat on the council. You're a title claimant. You're envious. Okay. No, I respectfully disagree. I'm not sending you any more troops. I wonder if it's time to disband the Kingdom of Ireland. Okay, I can't vassalize those guys. Your skill's only 13. Duke of Kent, I might have known. Yeah, okay, let's stick you in there. And if you would head into Diffid and you try and get me a claim. The buildings Duke Drosten was looking to reinforce should be torn down and replaced with sturdier houses and watchtowers. Let's go for that. Aquitaine's at peace. So let's... I can't form an alliance now. Because I was the previous king. Let them laugh. Yeah, so I was going to form an alliance with Aquitaine, but they were at war, and I didn't want to get dragged into it, so I waited. Now I've lost the chance. And the heir of Aquitaine is already married, I think. Yes. He's betrothed. Fast mover. Come on, something happened. You know, I'm thinking that I might actually call this campaign to a halt. It's got to the point where there's no real progress being made. And we sit listening to ding-a-ling up here an awful lot and not actually making any achievements of our own. Maybe I just need a new king. Oh, speak of the devil. Duke Canon II of Man is now my heir. So be it. Okay, let's pause. Yeah, so York, Crown Focus. Nominate Catalog of Aquitaine. And let's just go for him, for Wales, for now. That's all fine as it is. No point abolishing the council. Okay, council discontent. Yeah, sort out our council. Domain's too big. Oh my god, it's only 6. We've unlanded sons. Well, there's a solution to that particular problem. Yeah, so stewardship is the problem, and my wife is rubbish. See the realm prospering because I expect we'll be at peace for a long time. Let's go for a business focus. And we need to check out the situation with the sons. It's just the one guy, I suppose, for now. And give away County of Buchan. Okay. And what else? Oh, we need to give away the Duchy of Kent. You like me a lot. Grant you the landed title of the Duke of Kent. And you own the whole thing. There you go. Okay, we've got factions forming against us already. Our Chancellor, that's right, we need better Chancellor. I'm going to Diffid, continue the good work. Council is now full. And our heir is Cannon of Man. So we'll make sure that he is a commander. There he is. Right. You stand down. Hang on, what's this? Is a retinue. Yeah, 4,900 now. Okay, you go and join up with other men. Back to Cannon of Man is my heir. Back to Edarnan of Ulster. Is that it? You're sorted? Alright, so okay, become boring, or bored. Yes. Okay, so as I said before I was so rudely interrupted, I think I might bring this campaign to a halt. All that's left to be done is take these last few bits and pieces I'm not going to be able to get any holy wars for any lands over here. That chance disappeared a long time ago. And I think it's probably run its course. You never know, I may come back at some point after a break and feel re-energised, but for the moment I'm going to call a halt. So thanks very much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment and rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.